Hey, smash that logo and subscribe if you would. I'd really appreciate it. But I have this Leatherman Wave. Man, I really like these little multi tools. Um, I don't carry one, but I see the functionality of them, and so I've reviewed a few on the channel. And boy, do I take heat for these because, like most things, I don't read the instructions, and so you get to fumble through it with me. But man, Can I trigger somebody? I mean, I just move at a pace. I remember like the first week that I started this channel, I did a video, and you may still be hanging around. I don't know, but um, somebody who was watching kept commenting in gibberish, like saying what I was saying, but typing it out like I was drunk. and so hey, y'all know my pace it will either soothe the savage soul or boil your blood like a beast, man. One or the other. It's all good though. So anyways, I'm gonna do this multi-tool. I don't know anything about it, but I'm excited for it. I had a chance to put my hands on this and get it. In the end, it'll probably end up over there at Timber's Edge Knives, but there's no pouch for it. So if you're gonna pick it up, you either don't need a pouch or you're going to get one, which are readily available. I'm pretty sure there's probably even aftermarket pouches, carrying pouches or whatever for this particular Leatherman. But with all that said, hey, I don't read the instructions on nothing. So recently, I'm getting ready to sell the house. I'll tell the story, and we'll open up the pliers as I do. Okay, so there's like a little indent to take it all the way for a pliers. And I will say that's very comfortable. Nice little needle nose. Clearly, there's a wire cutter and a wire stripper, and these have Torx bits. So I'm thinking to replace them or sharpen them. I'm not sure which, if not both. My guess would be replace them, but yeah, very cool. Nice pivot here, very smooth. So the jaws, wonderful jimping here. Yep. Um, and so getting ready to move. Well, I've got a smaller four wheeler that I need to sell. I don't need to be dragging around. Well, it hasn't been running. I can't get it to idle, and so I bought a carburetor rebuilt kit. And so I got the kit. Well, I didn't look at no video. I didn't read no instructions. I just simply started taking the thing apart and yesterday, and man, it took me 3 hours to get that thing apart, rebuild the carburetor, and then put it all back together. And then in the end, it still wouldn't idle. Runs great, but it won't idle. So then I watched a video, and the idle jet, the small idle jet, is plugged. I noticed when I took it apart, I tried to put something through it. I couldn't see through it. I tried to push something through it, and it was blocked. And I thought, I guess that one doesn't go through. And in my mind, I made up some crazy thought process that the fuel goes in from one side and then travels around and comes out the side holes. So that one doesn't go all the way through. Well, I watched the video, and the number one reason that a small engine won't idle like that is because that idle jet is completely blocked. And so, yeah, I got to take that carburetor back off. But I don't think it'll take me 3 hours this time because now I'm a master mechanic at taking it off. Yeah, so there's my story for the video. It's like a P38. It's got a can opener here, got a sharp side. If you've never been in the military or you're not an old dude, you may not know how these work, but this little piece here actually catches the lip of a can, and then you run this around, and you can open up any metal can with that. Yep. Probably even like a pop can. But we used to get these, so when rations were given out, there'd be a case of rations, and in that case, there'd be a bunch of these P38s, coffee creamer and cigarettes, and I don't know, all kinds of stuff. But yeah, got a Phillips screwdriver here, and it looks like the way that all these work is they lock out really nicely, and then by depressing this, you can put them back. Yep. So it's got the can opener and the Phillips bit on this side. And then it looks like there's a blade. Yeah, there is. There's a blade on the opposite side. And it's got a rough file and a smooth file. Maybe even a semi hacksaw. I think that might even be a hacksaw there. Oh, and here's a really fine on this side. It's like a diamond bit. Oh, for sure. Yep. So rough on this side, nail file, just a straight file, I guess. But this is like a diamond impregnated side. Very nice. And then on the opposite side of this handle, looks like we've got a knife blade. Yeah. Okay. Big, tall, thin grind. You can see the milling marks on this side. That's kind of interesting. Smooth satin finish on this side, but heavily milled finish on this side. It looks scalpel sharp. Let's check it. I know we're kind of out of order, but we'll get through it. I mean, it's crazy sharp, but I almost think I could strop it. So I'm gonna strop that blade, and it is a real flat angled grind. It's kind of shiny. Normally I would stay really high, but this is a really flat grind. Like they were going for extra sharp, definitely not going for tough. I'm gonna guess that's some kind of stainless. I may be able to find out at the end of the video. I'll pause. We'll try to get a number on this, and at that time I'll see if I can get a word on these blades. I will say that typically they don't tell you on these types of knives. They don't let you know what the steel is. They just say it's stainless. Yeah. Just kind of give you a blanket statement. Let's check that sharpness one more time. Isn't that crazy? So, an absolute scalpel, razor blade sharp, but it needed to be stropped. That's okay. I can strop, but oh my goodness, is it sharp now? Wow. Yeah, you with me? Whew, nice. Okay. And wow, look at that. It's a liner lock. Very cool. Which is a great feature on a blade like that with this type of handle. And it looks like, yeah, I can roll that one-handed, which is handy. You know, if you're working especially, you can reach back, get your tool out, make your cut. It's got a liner lock on it, so you're helping to avoid cutting your fingers off. Very cool. Let's go to the other side. Yeah, there's a blade on the back side. Okay, so we got a serrated blade on this side. Let's check it. Serrated blades typically aren't great at cutting paper, and this one's no exception. But I can tell by looking at this one probably needs to be stropped as well. It's just much harder to do. But I'm going to try to just take a couple of passes, see if I can't match that angle and run on the edge of my strop. Like so. And then run it flatter on this side. Just because if there's a burr on there, I'm trying to get that burr off. And I think that there is a burr on it. I think I can see it. I'll run it on some wood. And then one more time here. Let's try it again. Let's see what's up. I'll be shocked. I'll be super happy if that made a difference. What do you think? I mean, it made a crazy difference. Look how sharp the inside of those teeth are now. They're razor blades. Yeah, it had a little burr on it. Very cool. Oh man, I just wasted a bunch. Maybe there's another blade. And this side has a liner lock. Very nice. Boy, that serrated blade, wicked. What's on the other side? Another file? Oh, so a saw. And it's got a liner lock. Yeah, legit saw. Oh, needles. Yeah, absolutely alternating needles going on there. Super cutter. Okay. And it's got the liner lock. Well, let's see what's on the inside of this handle. Looks like there's a couple of things here. Got a flat blade screwdriver. Yep, very nice. Let's get that out of the way. I think this will be easier. Got a tiny flat blade screwdriver that looks like it's replaceable. Looks like it's held in there with a spring. I'm going to get a little bit closer look at that because I think that's what that is. Let's close that one. Yeah. Oh, okay. No, I was wrong. So you can pull it out. The opposite side has a tiny little Phillips in it. So a tiny little flat and a tiny little Phillips. For what? For your eyeglasses, maybe? I mean, it's that size for sure. Wow. Very cool. And then this little tension spring is to hold that bit in there. I say that, but now I can't put it back in. It won't go in. Oh, it goes in a certain way. Yeah, that's a cool feature. Making that really usable. And then I think I see a pair of scissors here. So, the scissors are always kind of an odd duck because on a multi-tool like this, it's amazing how many of them don't work. So it'll be interesting to see if these work. Like that's a huge bonus if they do. Oh, these are awesome. Yeah, look at that. So it locks out and then I can just get that with my thumb. It's got an excellent little spring going on there. This little torsion spring. Let's see if they're sharp. I guess this paper's not going to go to waste. Oh, yeah. Scalpel. Crazy. Wonderful pair of scissors. Come on, man. Let's put them back. Press the button. And then I think that was locked out like so. Wow. And then it has centimeters and inches in ruler. That's a nice feature. I take that back. Here's inches and centimeters. And what's this side? Oh, okay, hold on. That's not right at all. It continues. Look here. So there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 inches if I set it down like so. And then up to what, 19 centimeters down here. So yeah, nice little ruler. Like obviously you're not going to measure framing to frame a house or something with that. But in a pinch, if you had to get, hey, I wonder what that is. Yeah, very cool. All right, well, let's wrap up. I'm going to get pricing, and I'll also peek at availability for a sheath or carry options. It'd be interesting to find out if this thing had a pocket clip adder. Like, is there some way to put a pocket clip on this so you could put it inside your pocket? Like, you wouldn't want to carry that outside your pocket, but put it inside your pocket, like from here, like if it could mount or something. So I'm going to check that and then get a price on this thing. Leatherman Wave, pretty cool. Okay, well, as usual, yeah. So it's not a Wave; it's a Wave Plus. And there's a slot here, and guess what goes in there? Yeah, this thing will take a pocket clip. So let's put one on it. Okay, so this video has gone on forever, but I've got a surprise finish. So I mentioned earlier in the video how much this could be really awesome if it had a pocket clip. Well, as it turns out, they make such a thing. And so, yeah, it has been quite a while since the first split of this video, but I found this and bought it. So I'm going to finish the video by putting a pocket clip on this so that it could be actual pocket carry. Yeah. Check it out. So this little kit is pretty inexpensive, and it comes with a pocket clip, and you can do, I don't know, like a little hang-it clip that goes in there. And they specifically built this knife for that. It goes here in this slot. So I'm going to take the pocket clip and put it on there because that's the one I'm interested in. Let's see what it takes to make that work. Well, let me eyeball it. I don't want to scratch it all up. I mean, the knife's in good shape. Okay, so it looks like that side slides down. And then the other side, or maybe they just go down at the same time. There we go. So there's the pocket clip. And yeah, that's not coming off of there. That's on there really well. And so we're going to test it. We're going to do the pocket clip check on a Leatherman. Come on. Would this go in the back pocket? Maybe. Let's see what we got here. I mean, it's deep carry. Thing disappears in the pocket. It's got some tension on it, but boy, I almost think I need to squeeze that and really add some. But my guess is this is probably built to go in the front pocket, like so. And so if it was right there, well, it's deep carry, so get down in there. So on these thicker pants, it's actually hanging up. There it goes. All right, so now it's down in there. It's in my pocket. It's out of the way. And ooh, on the thicker stuff, yeah, that thing's locked in, man. Very nice. Standard jean size material. I'm guessing it's probably not going to be as fixed. Yeah, kind of loose there. But I mean, the whole concept is kind of what I said earlier in the video, that if this had a pocket clip, I mean, it could kind of be next level. Let's check it here on this side. This is the same as this. It's triple stitch. It's like a big fat seam. And so if you were to put this down front on some like hunting bibs or work bibs or something like that, yeah, so that thick stuff just kind of barely gets over there. And man, that thing's in there. Yep, very cool. All right. Well, let me see if I can't give you an idea on the price, because this one is going to go for sale over at Timber's Edge Knives. And it'll come with this little piece as well. And the pocket clip definitely can go on or off. You can take it off. And I think the way you take it off is to unlock it, because it's locked in right there. And now that it's unlocked, I think I can just push that off of there. Yep, there it goes. Pretty easy. So I could definitely put some tension on that, put it back in, and it probably would go on easier if I undid the lock and didn't force it to go past it. Let's try it. Yeah, see, now it's simple. Yeah, so just use the lock mechanism to go on and off with it. And to put some tension on it would be simple. It would just be to squeeze this down a little bit, which would push this harder into the, I don't know, is that a scale at this point? I'm not sure. But yeah, the Leatherman Wave Plus. All right, let me get an idea. What's that thing going to sell for with the clip attachment? Okay, so with the genuine Leatherman clip, because I guess there's some aftermarket ones. I don't know, are they better? Are they the exact same part? I have no idea. But without the box, I believe they're going to be at like 110, and that includes the clip. And so if you subscribe and get the discount code, that puts it down like right at $100, and that's to your door. That includes shipping and tax, so that's a pretty good deal. Yeah, if you're interested, go over there to Timber's Edge Knives and check it out. Appreciate you hanging out for this marathon of a video. But there's a lot going on here. This thing's got 18 pieces and parts to it. Thank goodness I didn't take it apart, right? Or should I? No, I'm not gonna. See ya.